What's up guys, it's Chris here. If you're new to the channel, I make new content every Monday and Wednesday, with Wednesday specifically being on Veve and Ecomi type of content. I know a lot of you might be new to the area because Andre Jig just released another video, more YouTubers are arising, and more attention is being spotlighted on Veve and Ecomi. So if you're familiar with the community at all, or you want to kind of get involved with it, I'd recommend subscribing to my channel because every single Wednesday I'll be releasing a new video. On today's video, it's actually pretty urgent, and that's on what a lot of people are talking about over social media, maybe YouTube videos and all over the place, and that's this potential upcoming gem squeeze. Now in today's video, I'm going to go over what the gem squeeze is, how we can react to it, and my overall thoughts on it. At the very end of the video, I'm going to conclude and hopefully give you some tidbits of information that will allow you to make your own decisions. As always, nothing in this video is financial advice. I just want to give you the all-around overview of what's going on. That way you can make your own decision. So the major catalyst for this gem squeeze is going to be on November 12th. Whenever you're watching this video, it might be before then. And if you're watching this video after November 12th, remember that this can happen with major catalysts like when Pokemon or if Pokemon comes in the future. So keep that in mind for then. We have seen this circulatory over and over again with major releases like the Marvel, the first appearance of Spider-Man and all of that. It's no surprise to me that we're going to see it again. So get prepared for Disney Day culminating on November 12th. I have a separate video talking about this. I'm not going to focus specifically on this, but what this could potentially do to the market. We're going to be looking at one of the last times something like this happened, but also I wanted to include that another catalyst is they're going to be dropping a lot. They've announced that on several Twitter AMAs and posted it. Basically, there's going to be more collectibles than people can even afford to buy all of them. So everyone's going to be scavenging to get what they can. So the whole point of this gem squeeze is that basically people are going to be ready for this massive Disney drop. And in order to be ready for it, they have to have the liquid available. And in order to do this, they're gonna have to do what I have had to do before and what you might have had to do before, and that's basically panic sell their collectibles. When they panic sell their collectibles, they're going to be selling them at much lower cost than what we see because they're going to be trying to either buy, if they can't get primary market, they're going to be going for secondary market. Some of you watching this might be wondering, like, well, why can't you afford a primary market? Well, I mean, look at the secret rare ultimate animation of Spider-Man. At a floor of, well, the floor is kind of whack right now. I guess the floor is 14,000. Upon release, it was 400 gems to buy it. Although that's not a lot for a lot of you, people might not have 400 gems available. So what are they going to have to do? They're going to have to list some of their collectibles in order to get 400 gems if they don't have or currently more money to put into the app. So they're kind of going to be panic selling. I think we're already seeing it in the market a little bit. I can't maybe off the top of my head give any examples. I know I do a lot of trading with like FAs, and Jim Lee, say example, he was like 330 last week. He's 287 right now. I'd be interested if you watch this video before Disney next week what the price of Jim Lee is going to be, or just look at the rest of the market. I mean, we can click some stuff. I think a lot of these originals are gonna hold pretty well, but I mean, you can just look at anything. Let's look at Edo's real quick. They're at 680 right now. Actually, 680 is much lower than the rest of the floor at 722. I challenge you just to pull up your Veve app the day that you're watching this, you know, today, and look at some of the prices and then compare them to how you're going to see them right before the Disney drop. Basically, what I believe is going to happen is people are going to be panic selling their collectibles for crazy low prices in order to get primary and secondary Disney collectibles, because these collectibles are probably going to be worth a lot. And if they can't get it, what they're going to try to do is rebuy those collectibles that they sold. And that's where the strategy comes in, because if this does come to fruition, then who's going to come out golden? That's going to be the people that saved liquidity and bought during the dip and bought while everybody else was freeing up liquidity, and are going to be able to take advantage of things like this. Now, of course, I cannot promise you that this is going to happen. I just know for me personally, I'm going to be looking at things that I kind of wanted to get into but didn't. For example, the Day of the Dead today. A lot of things happened and I wasn't able to get it ultra rare on time. I definitely think long-term value, this specifically, will be amazing. I mean, USPS, United States, teamed up with Veve, the first ever stamp as an NFT, like, incredible. But the ultra rare kind of got out of my range. I think it's at maybe 320 right now, 330. And again, I believe the future is 348. The future of this is going to be outstanding. But as far as the next week or week and a half, I'm very interested to see it. I'm not going to be surprised if this floor gets well below 300. Again, not financial advice, and this is extremely speculative. I want to be clear with that. But I have seen this happen before, and I'm not going to be surprised if it happens again. It doesn't just happen in Veve, it happens in crypto, and I'll show some examples of that. So just think about it in the terms that you think of stocks. Wherever the holders are, that's where the price action is going to be. So right now, we're pretty much in an NFT bear market over most NFT board. Most of these probably aren't a good example because these are the top ones, but if you're involved in the NFT space, you know you'll see a lot of red right here. I was on Token Trove because a lot of you know I've been trading on Immutable a lot, and I mean, look at this, 45% day volume down, 42%, 66%, 29%, 79, 86. I mean, it's crazy right now, this bear market that we're going into. The reason that's happening is you just have to think about this logically, like where's the money going? Well, people are taking their money out of one thing and putting it into something else and making that something else pump, which right now we all know what that is. I mean, ETH has been pushing like crazy. We're up like 34% in the matter of a month, like Ethereum is. And then a lot of coins like Sheep. I mean, Sheep went up. This says 42%. I want to say it was obviously a couple hundred in the past 30 days. SHIB went up to 141% in the past 14 days and 694% in the last 30 days. So you just have to think, like, where is the people's money going? And that's what's going to pump. Because at the end of the day, whatever, ultimately, obviously, market cap matters, supply matters, and all that. But typically, wherever the money is, that's what's going to inflate. So you have to think about that in terms of Veve as well. Like, if something huge is coming that people know is going to be worth a lot of money, they're going to be liquidating their other assets and putting it into that major asset. I had somebody in a Twitter space ask me today, so what's the best move? I've said this several times throughout the video, and I'll say it one more time, but the best move for you is what you've done your research on and what you have chosen to do. The best advice I gave him is at least save a little bit of liquid just in case. If you've been watching a collectible for a while and you saw the price drop, then maybe now is your time to finally take advantage of that. At the end of the day, we all want to try to get more collectibles. We all want to try to make a little bit more money and make our own moves. Of course, I wouldn't want you to take anything I say or any other content creator says and just run with it or FOMO or sell something you shouldn't have sold. This is a speculative video. I might be corrected in a week. I might be right in a week. Honestly, don't even really care, because you know what I'm doing to this video? I'm letting you know why I'm making my decision based on my research and the little bit of evidence that I gave in this video. If I'm wrong, which I could be wrong, I'm wrong. We move on. Either way, I hope that you guys make the right decisions that are best for yourself. I'm thankful that you made it this far in the video to listen to my little rant of a conclusion. I appreciate all of you. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. I really enjoy making these videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.